Hi, I'm Claire Fallon.
And I'm Emma Gray.
We're the hosts of Here to Make Friends, a podcast for anyone who loves
or loves to hate
the Bachelor franchise.
Now it's time to hand out some superlatives for week 7 of Hannah Beast's journey to find true love.
First, we have the most underwhelming story of personal struggle.
We're going to have to give this one to Garrett, who went through the trauma of being defined by football.
My dad played football in college. My brother and I both played football.
Only to realize that really, he wanted to be defined by golf.
I realized that, I actually hated football.
I mean, this, as tales of personal trauma go, pretty weak, but at least it was something. So thank you, Garrett, for trying.
It also really illustrated, the kind of struggle that middle-class, white, straight, cis men have to go through in this country.
I know. I worry about that, about all the little boys who are defined by the wrong sport. And it's a real crisis in our country right now.
But also an opportunity for personal development.
So true.
Next, worst driver.
Luke. I mean, Luke was swerving in and out of his lane.
I'm not getting in your lane.
Looking in other windows.
But when I'm driving in my lane, and I look over and I see Hannah with you.
Was noticing men in other cars with his woman.
Metaphorically speaking, and I see something that concerns me, I just want clarity.
And it was just throwing him off completely.
He knows you don't text and drive, but he still just, the lanes really confuse him.
Stay in your lane. You. Keep doing you.
Next, we have the most impressive athletic makeout session.
We're gonna have to give this one to Peter and Hannah, who really just went for it, dressed only in their bathing suits in a very, very hot sauna.
And I have to say, Hannah is really into athletic makeouts. We saw a lot of acrobatics this week.
A lot of mounting.
This is a high honor to have the top makeout of the week. And Pete really came through. Their chemistry is
off the chart.
The sizzle. I mean, you can feel it through the screen.
If this works out with her and I, we are 100% getting a sauna in our place.
Next, most likely to have been that guy playing guitar in the quad in college.
Ugh, Jed. He cannot put the guitar away. Like, we get it. You're here to sell records. You've already established that. But I don't actually need to hear you perform I Can Be Your Mr. Right a single more time.
I'll be your Mr. Right, girl.
Once was enough.
It really was.
I'm just going to say it. Once was enough for this particular single, and perhaps any future singles.
Yeah. I mean, no one needs that guy who learned only the chords to Wonderwall and just plays it.
We all know that guy. Oh, man, I know multiples of that guy.
Oh, yeah. He's out there playing Wonderwall every sunny day, waiting for some hot freshman to wander by. And that's Jed's whole strategy on this show.
It's
I need
working.
him to move on.
Is it really a sin to be skin to skin?
Next, we have most likely to have memorized only Bible passages that really speak to female chastity.
Luke, he really kept bringing out that old biblical chestnut, a woman's body is her temple.
Your body is your temple.
Thank you.
Actually, your body is your husband's temple. Sorry.
Like her body is her temple.
He cites this passage twice.
I know that your body is a temple.
And I don't think that it has the effect that he thinks it has, where he seems extremely learned about his faith. It just makes it seem like he's a little too fixated on the sex stuff in there. Luke, we're going to need to see a little more about faith and a little less maybe about controlling Hannah's body.
Just a pro tip.
Next, we have most likely to make feminist Bachelor fans swoon.
Tyler C., my sweet prince, just out here explaining gender-based double standards to the masses.
Do you not think it's a double standard, the fact that you're able to parade around in a Speedo in front of everybody, but she can't go jump off this, do bungee jumping?
We loved it. We'd love to see even more Tyler on our screens. If that's what he's
like
gonna bring.
with Luke, you're like, I hate to see it. With Tyler, I love to see it.
Next, we have best dressed. Classic high school superlative here.
Dylan and Dustin. Ooh, that maroon suit, the navy blue suit. They knew it was their last moments on the show, and they were like, Gotta use the good outfits.
They were like, I was saving this suit for my proposal, but this will have to do. And guys, totally worth it. We see you. Next, we have most likely to win the whole thing.
Our man Tyler pulled ahead this week.
I mean, I'm feeling really good about him. He's making a strong showing with Hannah. He is making a strong showing with me.
Which is the most important thing.
That's how I pick a winner.
And this week, most likely to be next Bachelor. I mean, I want it to be Mike, but Peter really pulled ahead.
Peter's getting the good screen time.
He's getting that good screen time, and he's also just like so unobjectionable in any way. He has that sweet face. It's working for him.
Yeah, he's getting a full Bachelor edit to me. Guy who stays out of the drama, guy who has good chemistry with the lead, but maybe not the full connection.
Guy who knows how to make out against walls.
Guy who's a pilot. You know, I just
He
see
has it
for
all.
him.
I promise to give you like that fire and be that rock for you to like lean on.
And that's it for this week's Here to Make Friends Superlatives. Join us again for more love
And snark.
when we discuss next week's episode of The Bachelorette.
Until then, you can listen to Here to Make Friends on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen.